No, as you can see in here, he just finished writing his curriculum vitae CV for a job vacancy that he found in the newspaper lately. Usually, after we send our CV to the company that we want, they will invite us for an interview. Talking about job interview, I remind about my story back in 2010 when I was invited for a job interview in ConocoPhillips. Several days before the interview date, I was very nervous. I was trying to prepare myself very well by Googling some typical questions that will be asked during the job interview. Usually the kind of question that will appear is like, tell me more about yourself. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or just simply like, why should we hire you? Well, I prepared myself very well for that and prepare all the answer that might that can be answered. But when I came to the interview, the question that I got was, I think I can use this one. What is your biggest failure? This is a tricky question, actually. First, I cannot be too honest to the interviewer because it will make me feel like a fool telling my full stories, and I will also be embarrassed later on if I'm accepted in the job because they will know my embarrassed moment. And I cannot also be too close to myself by saying, no, I don't have anything to regret. I'm perfectly fine. Because they will think that, oh, this one is really cocky, snobby, or anything else, which is they won't hire me. So I just prepare a safe answer by telling just a simple story about my family, and voila, I was accepted in ConocoPhillips. I will tell you what the story that I mentioned during the interview, but if you want to know, you can ask my managers. She will be proudly, happily, and dramatically telling you the story that made me accepted in ConocoPhillips. Well, actually, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? A failed story can make me successfully join ConocoPhillips. But it reminds me of a quote by Sherry Lee Heath. She said, no failure is final. It's just a delay of eventual success. Maybe you said, seriously, come on. But eventually, yes. I have 3 definitions for the delayed success. The first one is second chance. Well, not everybody gets opportunity to have their second chance, but some of them, yes. Like these people, the superheroes. Yeah. The first one is the Green Lantern. This is Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I don't even know there was a movie called The Green Lantern back then. And even though that movie sucks and not really good, and failed in the market, it seriously failed in the market, but then he come back with Deadpool, and then he's obsessed with it. The second one is Daredevil. Ben Affleck played as the blind superheroes in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really interested in the movie, and from what I heard, this movie got lots of negative critics. Even Ben Affleck said that he don't want to play the sequel because it's really bad. And then he trying to not lose any hope by trying himself very well, spoke to himself, and then he became Batman. Who didn't watch the Batman vs Superman? And luckily, not only get second chance, but everything happened for a reason. Because for Ryan Reynolds and Ben Affleck, they meet their wife during their first film movie. He met Blake Lively, and then they married now, have 2 kids, almost 2 kids. And then Ben Affleck met Jennifer Garner. So everything happened for a reason. It's okay to be failed in the first place. And the third one is, this is Chris Evans. He played as Johnny Storm or Human Torch in Fantastic Four. I believe all of you watched the movie, but unfortunately, the third sequel of the movie was cancelled by Fox Company because they said the second movie margin was too thin. So he doesn't give up, and he played another role as Captain America. And the last one is Brandon Ruth. He played as Superman Return. I thought the movie was good, but from what I heard the reviewers say, it was the worst Superman movie ever. So, I feel bad for him. I feel sorry for Brandon Ruth, but he came back as this character named Atom in Legend of Tomorrow. And the second definition of delayed success, from, according to me, is late bloomers. What is it? Maybe you try hard right now. You didn't get a second chance very soon, like all the superheroes. But some people get their success in the older age. Like this person. This is Colonel Sanders. He spent years trying to sell his secret recipe to 1,009 restaurants, but he got rejection from them. And then at the age of 62 years old, he finally opened his first Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant in Utah. And now, who doesn't eat KFC? It's really tasty. And another person that you might know is, who is this?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. We know that he played the Avengers, Kingsman, and also the Oscar-winning movie, The Hateful Eight. But actually, he got his first major role in a big movie at his 40 years old, which is really long time because he has been played in the industry for so long, just playing as small roles and supporting roles, nothing big. But then, okay, success later on. And my third definition of the delayed success, maybe you've tried hard, you spend years and you feel like, I'm already old enough, but I'm not success yet, what should I do? Maybe you're just in the wrong directions. Maybe you need another industry for you. Like this person. Maybe you can guess who is he? Who is it? Yeah, correct. This is Sir Isaac Newton. His mother maybe pulled him out of school during his young age and said, this kid better to be a farmer than going to school. But Isaac Newton failed at farming. He didn't like it very much, and so he not doing great in the farming industry. But luckily, his uncle trying to discuss with his mom, and then getting him back to the school, and now he's one of the greatest scientists of all time. And last but not least, do you know who is she?
Vera Wang.
Yeah, this is Vera Wang. Of course, mostly the ladies usually know her because her famous bridal dress. She designed a dress for Victoria Beckham during her marriage during her wedding with David Beckham, and Kim Kardashian, and also Mariah Carey, many more. Chelsea Clinton, Ivanka Trump, and more. Yeah. But do you know actually what is she doing up to her 39 years old? She was a figure skating athlete. Yeah. She was trying to be the athlete and compete in the Olympic, but she failed to get into the team. And from there, she tried to change her directions, joining Vogue magazine, and later on she became the editor-in-chief. And now she has her own brand as a designer. So from the three delayed success that I have explained you, maybe you can relate any of it for yourself. Maybe you say, if you say I have already success enough, then it's okay for you. But if you feel like you haven't that success, maybe use you need to wait for the second opportunity, or maybe later on you'll be success in other industry. And last but not least, I have this quote from my favorite singer, Zayn Malik. He said, "No matter how hard life is, just don't lose hope." Thank you, Well Master.